Alright, welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The settings are perfect. I've did a Spreaker on here, and I still have it on unlisted. I'm probably gonna delete it. It was just some bullshit to see if I could get the sound right. And I tried it from the tablet, I tried it from the phone, and I tried it from the laptop and the desktop. So if you having a problem with hearing me on this video, don't get offended, because I found out the hard way too. I too had a cheap ass Android, and that mug would not let me be able to hear some of my faves that used to do Spreaker broadcasts all the time, like Kim Frazier and Donnie. I used to watch them a lot because they did Spreaker broadcasts, and when I had that old El Cheapo ass phone, I could not hear. So for Android users that may, or if you got an iPhone that ain't up to date, you might not be able to hear this, so I can suggest that you put the volume booster on your phone and you'll be able to hear it. Even if you plug it up to your headphones, it won't be too loud that you won't be able to, it'll bust your eardrums. It won't be too loud. And you'll also be able to hear me better if you just playing it on your computer or your iPad or whatever. In other words, get the volume booster if you can't hear me, because sometimes I have to do these broadcasts and it is what it is, and this is what it is. You won't see me again until next week, but I'll still drop these videos tonight. Now, first thing I want to talk about on this video is my Teairra Mari update. As many of you may know, Teairra Mari had a sex tape leaked. So she say allegedly it was leaked by an ex-lover, and it was uploaded to her Instagram along with a photograph showing her with cum across her face. Semen, whatever you want to call it, okay? Now, when I first saw that thing, I said to myself, and myself said, huh? I said self, and self said, huh? I said, girl, now, they filming Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Teairra Mari ain't really had too much of a storyline other than the fact that, the thing that stood out the most for us was the alcoholic storyline, okay? She went to rehab. She lost some weight. She looking good. She looked really nice now. But is she all right mentally? Because ain't nowhere in hell I would be grasping at straws so much so that this would be a storyline that I considered having for myself. I don't know. I'm not going to knock nobody for doing what they got to do, but it's just certain things I'm not going to do. And sex tapes, unless you Kim Kardashian, don't really work, okay? But I guess it at least would give her a storyline for this upcoming season. Now, some people told me that she's not going to be on this season of Love and Hip Hop. I tend to agree. Yes, she is. Now, the story leaked. The photos and the video was leaked. She found out about it. She pulled it down. 50 Cent had reposted the cum shot on her face. The video, the picture of her having the cum on her face, okay? He reposted that. Now, we have been hearing all week that, it was leaked by her boyfriend. She then came back and did a TMZ interview where she said that she really didn't know how that got out. We saw another video of the boyfriend, Akbar Adul Ahead, saying that he didn't do it. So when she got on TMZ and said she didn't know what to believe, but she would be filing legal charges, at that point I was like, well, who you gonna sue, bitch, if you don't know what to believe? So days go by, the story constantly, it's a hot item, people talking about it, the streets is buzzing. So then we hear that she has enlisted the help of, what her name is, Lisa Blom, Miss Ambulance Chaser. Also former attorney to Black China when she did her revenge porn lawsuit against Rob Kardashian last summer when they broke up and he went crazy on her ass on Instagram and released all her tea, right? Okay. I was like, okay, so she really gonna go forward with this. So they have this interview. They do a press conference. And I was shocked. I was like, okay, they doing a press conference. I'm not trying to be funny, but Teairra Mari ain't really somebody I would expect to be having no press conference about, because Some people that remember her from back in the Gap, they might be somewhat interested, but who really know her nowadays? She's not like a mainstream celebrity, okay? But nevertheless, if you got a problem, ma'am, handle your situation. Now, before this press conference, let's go back because I want to get this shit right. First, the video and the photo with semen on her face is released. Then we hear it was released by the boyfriend, Abdul Ahad, okay? Then we hear Milan Christopher name, who I know for a fact Milan Christopher been trying to get back on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood since his ass left that season after him and Sir Brock supposedly came out. Well, we knew Milan was gay, but Sir Brock came out to be a gay man and they was in a relationship, then they broke up, yada, yada, yada. Okay, he didn't insert himself. I guess that's her cousin. If I'm not mistaken, I do remember them saying they was cousins on a reunion. I could be wrong, but I do remember them saying something about they had some type of family relation. So, of course, he's in it. He's mad. He's going to take up for his girl. And apparently, he started some shit. Him and this Abdul Ahad guy meet up in a parking lot where they almost get into a physical altercation. And Akbar had his homeboys with him. And it got uploaded to Instagram. At that point, I was thinking to myself, now this sounds crazy as fuck. Who would go, first of all, if you beefing to that point because you standing for your girl or your cousin and you get invited to come fight, who filming it? Why are you filming that? Then you put the phone down when you get to the parking lot, jump out, and you see him. But then we see some tussling. You can tell some tussling is going on by the sounds in the background. When you pick the camera back up, you show us that it wasn't just him out there. He was going to jump you with two of his friends. Now we're hearing that she has decided to go ahead on. Wait, man. Then she get on TMZ and say that she's still with this dude. She's heartbroken because she don't know, what really to believe. We see videos of him putting her on blast in front of her face saying, look, I didn't do this. I'm telling you I ain't do this. And she just in the room basically saying she don't know. Now we're at a place where we done hired Lisa Blom and we having this press conference to announce that we will be filing a revenge porn suit against Akbar and 50 Cent. Now, how 50 Cent in it, Nika? Well, let me tell you. 50 Cent reposted the picture of her with the cum on her face, and she feels like because he's friends with this Akbar, who was her former boyfriend, because I guess they done broke up now over this, she's suing them both. I'm sorry. I usually am the first one to talk, try to take up for a female. I really am. But I can't feel this. The reason why I can't really feel this, because some of this sounds real, but then it starts to really sound like a love and hip hop storyline. And 50 Cent ain't nothing but an internet troll. He making fun of the fact that she's suing him. He ain't bothered at all about this shit. Girl, when you put yourself in a compromising situation like that with a man, you got to understand that there's a possibility, especially because you are a celebrity. Regardless of the fact that you're not an A-list celebrity, you're still a celebrity nonetheless. And you have to understand that at some point, this could get out. And do I want this to do I want to suffer the embarrassment of this? I wasn't impressed with none of this entire situation. I wasn't impressed with her having that done to her, if in fact it was done. But it do seem like she got something to do with all of this now. I wasn't impressed with that. I wasn't impressed with her and the photographs the video we saw her going to his Jeep and busting the windows out. I wasn't impressed with Milan Christopher going to fight him only to almost get jumped by him and two of his homeboys. I wasn't impressed with her enlisting the services of Lisa Blom, and now she's going after revenge porn against the ex-boyfriend and 50 Cent. I don't give. This sounds like a love and hip-hop storyline. I don't care what nobody say. That's what this sounds like. Now, if I'm wrong, like I said, I will come back and I will humbly apologize because I ain't never too big that I can't say I was wrong. But that's what this shit sounds like to me. I don't know how to believe this. And then I have to also look at her because, girl, you know that they do this shit all the time. You have these moments with these men, and because you're a celebrity, they get mad at you for whatever reason, and they'll do shit to you like this. So why would you allow yourself to be filmed doing that? Ain't nothing wrong with what you was doing. You was way better than Black China, but I'm just saying. When you put yourself in that situation, you have to understand that this shit could go left. What if he gets mad at me one day? What if this shows up on World Star Hip Hop? Who knew that someone would hack your your IG account and put it up on your IG? And then 50 reshared the picture, not the video, and he got 18 million followers. You had to know that a situation could come out like this. You have to think things out. And the best way to make sure you're never a victim of something like this is to, I'm not saying don't do the act, girl, do you. But why you filming it? Y'all not geriatric. Y'all memories ain't slipping. He better remember. Because he ain't finna get no picture. And he damn sure ain't finna run no beautiful bean footage on me. Oh, hell no. So, my question to you all is, do you believe this story? Do you believe that this actually happened to her and she should go after 50 and this ex-boyfriend, Akbar Adul Ahead? Or do you think that, what I'm thinking, this is a storyline, just tell me what y'all think down there in the penny section, if you will, okay? That's all I want to know, what y'all think. Anyway, that was all I wanted to bring to you. She did that interview today. You should be able to go to Fameless.com or Shade Room. Any of them, they got it. Go look it up for yourselves and give me your thoughts and opinions on what I shared with you all. Do you think this is a storyline? Do you think that it's real? The depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, share the video if you'd like. And I'll see you guys back for a video on TI.